Hi folks, it's John from lastchanceautorestore.com, and we're standing beside another Factory 5 Racing, what they refer to as the 65 Coupe. So this is a replica or a tribute car to the Shelby Daytona. So we're a preferred builder for Factory 5. I don't know if you can see the logo on the filthy door. So we're a preferred builder for Factory 5 Racing, and they build some really neat kit cars. So this particular car, the client has done quite a bit of work on. So they did quite a nice job with the pre-assembly, and then the body was just set on the frame or on the chassis for transportation. So in the first video we shared with you what was inside our trailer. We had picked it up, and basically the body's just sitting on. So now what we've done is we've taken all the measurements and markings, and the actual body is now square to the chassis that's been installed. So now that it's in the correct location and bolted in place, the next thing that the guys were working on was this back window, this back hatch. Depending on the mold, I believe they've got a few different molds of these cars. There always is a concern with fit in the rear glass. If you watched a previous video where we built another one of these, we had a lot of concern with the fit between the fiberglass body and the glass itself. So there's very little adjustment in the hinges. So what we try to do is adjust as best as we can, but the glass itself generally doesn't fit in the opening. So there's been a few people out there that have went ahead and did all the body work and paint, and then brought the car back to their garage or to their shop, and then they started installing things like the rear glass, and they find it doesn't fit. So we always dry fit everything on before we go to that process of finishing the bodywork and doing the painting. So if the camera person come closer, you can see where we've had to shave and cut back this area on the side. So this is the driver's side, because the glass was actually overlapping or resting on the fiberglass. So this all needs to get trimmed away like they've done now. This is just the beginning of the adjustment. And then same thing here. It was a little bit tight here. And then as you come up to here, you can see where the glass just isn't really fitting right here. So we're pretty fussy, so we want to make sure that all the lines and gaps fit properly. So what they'll do is we'll do a little more adjustment on this glass. They'll have to trim some more of this away so we have proper gap all the way around. And then whenever we break through the fiberglass, like on this side, then we'll do a repair on that like we did on the other ones. So that'll all be sealed, and then we'll finish body work, and you'll never really see that anything's ever been done there. So this is a very important step, is the dry fitting or setting the glass in, and then making sure the fiberglass, because I don't think the glass guys talk with the fiberglass people. So they'll be working on, continue to work on that, and then they've got quite a bit of work done on the door opening. So I'm going to bounce around here a little bit. So here's the shells, or the door shells, that come from Factory 5. I apologize for the dust. Nothing is cut out, so you have to do all of your trimming and cutting yourself. So you can see on the end where you need to cut, measure, mark, and cut the pockets out, because this is where the hinges are going to slide through. And then this is the inside of the panel, where there's going to be a big support beam that goes in there for the frame of the door. So none of this is cut, and all of it is oversized. So when the doors come out of the mold, the doors in the front hood, they're larger on purpose, and then you have to measure and mark and then trim all of the excess to get the proper shape of the door panels. And the last thing we'll do is just come over here briefly to show you. So these pockets are solid. So this section looked exactly like this, where it was all closed off. And what they've done is they've measured it and marked it, and they've done a really nice job. And this is just the initial cutting right now, and then they'll fine sand that. So you have to cut out these pockets for these hinge plates to be installed. So they've got that done both on this passenger side, and then we'll just go around to the driver's side. And then the same thing on this side. So there's quite a bit of adjustment in the hinges to come forward and back and up and down. And you can see they've got this one all cut out also. And then we've got the brackets. So what we'll end up doing after everything is dry fitted, and they take the doors on and off a few times to fit properly with the body. But what we'll do is we'll take these brackets back off, and I'll sandblast and powder coat them here internally. And then when all the body work is done and the paint work is done, when they go to do the reassembly, these will be powder coated, and then the assembly will go much nicer. So this is a Factory 5 Racing 65 Coupe, and I thank you for watching. I'm John from Last Chance Auto Restore.